What do? It's your boy X here back with another video about personal finances. And if you're new to the channel, pretty much my name's X here and welcome. And pretty much on this channel, I try to give out tips, strategies, anything to help the next person. Hopefully I can relate some information that you don't know in regards to personal finance, whether it's investing, whether it's tips on saving, budgeting. That is why I'm here. So you guys want any specific videos, please leave them in the comments. I can make a video about it. And before we get into the video today, I just want to give everybody mad appreciation for anybody who's like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. If you guys can just stick with me, hopefully we can grow together. Like I said, mad props. But let's get into the video today. Alright guys, so pretty much I'm going to tell you guys what actually got me into investing and what what led me down this path to start it, and what roadblocks I hit and what roadblocks I'm currently hitting, and overall just my plan for 2020. So pretty much it all started for me when I was 25. It was like I just woke up and I realized that I hated every job I've ever had, and I currently hate the job that I'm at. But like most people, like you guys, you realize even though you hate your job, you just cannot quit, because then your life would turn to poo. So I was like, there's no way I can work at this job for 30 years. Like, there's literally no way. I refuse to. And that led me to the rabbit hole, which is Google. I mean, everybody runs to Google with all their questions and answers, right? I mean, it's 2020. Where is you gonna go with them? But it led me to Google, right? And in my thorough search of the interwebs to find out ways to make more money, it led me to this thing called passive money. I had no idea what passive money meant at the time. And after digging farther into that rabbit hole, I figured out what it was. And I was like, well, okay, this is just what people call a side hustle, right? I was like, okay, well, I've been looking for that anyway. I just can't find one that suits me, because it's to find a side hustle that suits you is, let me tell you, it's a journey. Because not all side hustles are for you. Like, some people sell weave, some people sell phone chargers, some people do photography, somebody make beats for artists and all these things. I can't do any of that. I probably could, but not to the magnitude of how they would do it. Because like I said, it takes a certain creative person to really get into those things. So I was like, what's something I could do? Man, all I like to do is go to work, come home, watch TV, watch anime, learn something new. And I'm like, my best quality is just being cheap. So like, what's something that being cheap will come in clutch? Because when I say I'm cheap, I'm cheap. And I was like, if it's something that involves being cheap and a way to make some more money from it, I'm all for it. Which led me to high-end yield savings accounts. Like I said, I did a video on that. You can, I'll leave the link to it in the description, or you can always just like, comment, and subscribe to me. So when I post videos like this, you will know. But please like my videos. Please give me the sub. But yeah, but like I said, I will leave that link in the description. But honestly, I mainly look for things that will suit my characteristics. And I want to do real estate, but man, you need some money for real estate. And at the time, I was living in an apartment, and I wanted to get in real estate. Like, it seemed like an amazing way to make some extra money outside of my main job. But you need a lot of money. You need a lot of money, like 20% down on whatever the value of the house that you're looking at. And although houses do range from like little to nothing to like, right? 20% down When I actively had debt, I mean, I would have rather squash that debt than get rid of the monthly payments. And pretty much, I had the intent to save up to do it, but every time I got to like $10,000 or $5,000 saved, I ended up just erasing my bills to the point where I literally only had one. It was just my car note left, and then even then, by the time I got to just one, just my car note left, I was just like, okay, I want to do real estate, but I'm tired of living in an apartment, paying for the apartment, dealing with their rules, and paying a note for something I would never own. I everything I do now, I pretty much just want to own it. So I ended up leaving that apartment and saving up and getting my first house. I bought my first house last year around November. It was an amazing experience. It was crazy, like mad crazy, bro. Like it's ridiculous how much you have to go through. But after getting my first house, like I said, I wanted something that I could live in forever. But then at the same time, I was like, I think I should get something on the low end, but not too low, but on the low end. So therefore, hopefully, I can pay the house off within 5 to 7 years, and then turn this house into my first rental property. And that was my thinking when I first started, and I've been running with the idea, and here I am. Now, although I'm doing this, it's I wouldn't say it's the most fastest and smartest way to do it, but it is the way I chose to do it, just for like, it just makes me feel like I'm safe. I guess I can say, just I would rather own a house and then rent it out versus picking up an access note and then hoping I can find somebody to rent it out to, so they can pay majority of it and maybe I can just top it off, or they pay all of it and I get to keep like $100. But it sounds good when you do it that way, to like get a house, say the note's $600, and then you let somebody live in that house and you charge them $700, so that way they're paying for the house and you get to keep $100. That sounds amazing, right? To get somebody else to pay for your house and you get to pocket $100 or so, I mean, sounds like the dream. But I mean, I was not brave enough to actually cross that pond, so to say. I mean, I felt more safe just buying me like a $100K house with the intent to pay it off in a reasonable time, like 5 to 7 years, and then turning that into a rental property. That's what I chose to do. It felt more safe to me. I didn't want to stretch myself too thin and end up like messing up some type of way and just losing it all. And I was like, I got greedy. So that's the way I chose to do it. But the other way is pretty much every way I read on the interwebs to do it. As far as renting, most people you can also flip it. And I mean it sounds easy and it sounds cool, but it scared me at the time. I mean, I wasn't ready for such a big commitment. So I chose the method I chose, and that's what led me into doing dividends. So pretty much I do dividends now. I feel more comfortable with dividends. Although it is expensive to do dividends, like you do have to have money to do it. I mean, on average, most of the stocks that I buy are roughly like between 25 and 36 a share, and you need to own like a decent amount to make a return from it. So, like I said, I think I started like February, and since I've been in, I've actively invested probably like $3,600 into it or whatever, and it's turning out great. It's a good way to make passive income. I plan on doing an upgrade video of my portfolio in like a couple weeks to show you guys where I'm at currently, because I made some good progress. But dividends are a good method. I would recommend dividends over real estate early on if you're trying to get into creating some passive income. Just finding out what type of investor you are. Dividends are, I wouldn't say they're more safe, but it depends on like the level of comfort that you have with yourself. I would rather spend $1,000 buying $24 shares to make some passive money, because that way if something happens I can always just bail out. Even if I lose $150 or $60, I can always just bail out and have that money on hand. Versus in real estate, if I really can't rent the house out, I am forced to pay that note. I didn't want those problems, not early on, because I still actively have bills. So that is the thing that people should look out for when you're looking into investing. Real estate is an amazing way to make money, but at the same time, if you're not up to that challenge, or you're not in good standings with yourself, I would not just fully jump into real estate with the intent that, hey, all I gotta do is buy a house, rent it out, boom, I'll be making this amount of money. It's not that easy, because you have to realize there's a lot going on with real estate. If you can't rent it out, you still have to make those payments if you didn't buy it out cash. If you bought it out cash, you got it. But like I said, if you didn't buy it out cash, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, you still have to pay for the landscaping, pay the property taxes. If nobody's in it, you still have to carry that note. Whereas with dividends, I can just take $100 out of my check, out of each check, and I just buy 1 or 2 shares. And over the course of a year, me just buying 1 or 2 shares at $100, even if they're $24 a share, and I have $100 out of each check, I'm roughly buying between 3 to 4 shares a month. Well, a pay period, so that would be like 8 a month. And I feel like that's more secure and safer for people who are just fresh into investing versus going out and immediately getting a rental property. For the simple fact, let's say with dividends, you can go at your own pace. You can buy 3-4 here. If your money gets tight, or have something else going on in life, you can just not buy any, then come back, buy 2-3 again. Versus with real estate, once you make that commitment and sign that loan, you have an active payment. You have a active bill going that no matter what must be paid, or collections. And you don't want to go with collections. Collections ain't a nice place to be. So, really, like I said, there's a lot of form of investing, but these are the main 2 I specifically were looking into. And I do want to do real estate. It's just I did not have the comfort to really dive into it, because I did not want to pick up an extra bill, because I do still have bills, and that's my goal this year, is to squash them. Yeah. Well, alright guys, that's pretty much my reasons for choosing dividends over real estate, especially early on when I was first starting off. I'm not just Xing out real estate. I plan on getting into real estate. Sometime next year, I plan on buying my first property. I'm going to definitely do a video on that for you guys. And pretty much, thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, my name is Exia. I would love to get a like, a comment, and subscribe for you guys. But don't forget, inside the description would be my link to my Robinhood. And Robinhood is the investment platform I use to buy my dividends. Like I said, if you use my link to sign up, me and you both will receive a free stock. And you can also choose to use another platform, which would be Webull. I do have a Webull. I will also leave that link in the description. So if you guys would rather use that one because you like how it look a lot better than Robinhood, because the platforms look completely different. So just check both of them out. Like I said, I will leave my link in the description for both. And hope to see you guys again on my next video, which I will be posting on Monday. It's your boy Exia, and I'm out. You're a superhero.